I'm gonna take myself a piece of sunshine and paint it all over my sky, yeah. Be no rain, be no rain. I'm gonna take the song from every bird and make them sing it just for me, yeah. Birds got something to teach us all about being free, yeah. Be no rain, be no rain. And I think I'll call it morning from now on. Why should I survive on sadness and tell myself I've got to be alone? Why should I subscribe to this world's madness, knowing that I've got to live on? Knowing that I've got to live on. Knowing that I've got to live on. Yeah, I think I'll call it morning from now on.
Woohoo! Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. We are up in this piece. It is the weekend. For me, it's the weekend. I know I got to be here one more day, but the weekend starts on Thursday. It's going to rain today, but it's not going to rain until like 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening. So you can run around all day today. You got time before it starts to storm. And I hear tell it's going to thunder and lightning and, all the things that make for a rainy day at the house. So good morning, everybody. I am Babs Rawls-Ivy. Welcome to Up Early on LoveBabz LoveTalk. Good morning, Harry Droz. How you be? Summer is winding down. I know your granddaughters are getting ready to go back to school. I don't got that issue. Not no kind of way. Although my grandjoy was over yesterday. He spent the night before. And it was lovely to he's warming up to me a little bit more now. He actually lets me sit in my lap and let me feed him. But I think it is only if I have food. my grandjoy is sometimey. You know that saying? That's a very black ass saying. Sometimey. Sometimes he deal with you, sometimes he won't. So I'm looking forward to a rainy day if I'm in the house. I don't have no place to be tonight. I don't have any place to be. I'm going to the doctor's at 1 o'clock. I hurt my hand 2 months ago. I'm just now getting to the doctor's appointment. But now the hand is much better, but it still hurts. So I just want to get a professional opinion. I don't like to mess around with my health. I don't. I'm no good person on that sometimes. But my hand was hurting me so bad. And I don't know how it got like this. And it still doesn't, my thumb still doesn't like bend. And then when it would bend, it would like get off track and I have to like click it back. Oh, that was so painful. So anyway, I'm going to go and let them have a look-see. That's what I'm going to do. And then I've got a 3:30 afternoon meeting. And then that's it. Last night was bestie dinner. We had ravioli. I went to Edge of the Woods to buy all the ingredients to make ravioli. And they were like, well, we don't have this, we don't have that. The shipment, the this, the that. So I had already filled my carriage with my cart with all my ingredients. So I had to go and put it all back. So I just bought some Kite Hill ravioli, the mushroom and the spinach, and cooked it. That was dinner, bestie dinner. They wanted some pasta last. We wanted pasta last night. So bestie dinner got pasta, some ravioli, and of course Ife made a really great salad. And of course we had some cremant, sparkling wine. And I actually feel pretty good this morning. You know, um, I'm one of these people. I wake up in the morning. I don't like to jump right out of bed. I think that's because I'm 63 now. But I do like the pleasure of lingering. And if I had my book, I would have started reading. But my book is on the porch, so I'm gonna get some good reading in today because I really need to finish this book so I can move on to more books. My I this year for 2027, I'm going to catch up to Obama's reading list. I'm going to catch up his reading list. I'm going to do that. You know what? I'm going to go on the line and say, listen, can you give us a list of books before you read them so we can read along with you? That's what I'm going to suggest. You know, I'm going to suggest that. So, wow. Congratulations, Dory Dumas. Dory Dumas is not listening to me this morning, but Ife posted up. She's being honored by the Prince Hall Masons. Now, my ex husband is a Prince Hall Mason, and my father was a Prince Hall Mason. So they're honoring her for August 29th at Woodwinds, and tickets are $90, $8.75 a table. Now let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. If if you are a single woman and you want to see single men, go to a Prince Hall event, a party or a dinner or a gala or something. Get to Prince Hall because there's a lot of single brothers. Now, I'm not interested. This is a public service announcement. This is show enough a public service announcement for you sisters who are always trying to find some eligible brothers. And they all at the Prince Hall Lodge. So get yourself to the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge event, their annual Prince Hall Honors Gala. And if you don't know nobody, you know Dory Dumas. That's enough for you to say, you know what, I'm going to support Dory, but you single and you looking for men. I'm just saying. So tickets are $90. You spend $90 on at the bar. That's 4 cocktails. So I'm just saying. You want to know where the brothers are? Go to these clubs. And they're not like, I'm not talking about party clubs. I'm talking about fraternal orders. You want to meet eligible black men. You got to go where eligible black men gather. Particularly if you particular about the kind of black men you want to meet up with. Listen, the Divine Nine all have conventions and boulets. If I was a single woman, and I am a single woman, and I was hella interested in a new husband, get your ass to the conclave. The Qs have a conclave. The Sigmas have a boule. I mean, listen, they have regional and national conferences and boulets. You know how y'all some of these chicks go to the NBA week and NBA day, and what is that stuff? When they go to the weekend, All-Star weekend, all that kind of stuff. Same kind of vibe, except you get a different kind of brother. You know, some women chasing athletes. Some of y'all need to be chasing engineers and scientists. I mean, if that's your thing, if that's your thing. But I do know that there's some single women out there who want husbands. And if a husband is what you want, you got to go where husband material is. Now, I know people get lucky in bars. God knows there's a lot of people who could tell a story about meeting their significant other, their spouse in a bar. You know, okay, that's one option, but that's not the only option. There's so many other opportunities to meet men that I don't think women think about. Homecomings, HBCU homecomings are some of the best places to meet people. If you've never gone to the greatest homecoming of all time, and that belongs to North Carolina A&T, followed up by maybe Howard, and then if you really want to start some ish, you say Florida A&M or Grambling or Tuskegee, then they'll fight you. But North Carolina A&T holds the title of the greatest homecoming of all time. And if you've never been, and I have gone in my lifetime a couple of times, you understand. It's like a family reunion slash, I don't know, jazz in the park. I mean, it's just really, yeah. People still meet people in bars. People still meet people in bars. You know. So yeah. So there's some homecomings you could go to. You know. Now I'm not telling you to go to college homecomings to meet college students. Don't be stupid. I'm not telling you, but those students have parents, and some of them parents are good looking divorcees. Don't be going to take nobody's husband or wife. I'm talking about the divorced parents who show up at homecoming. Because they got a kid at this particular school. So there's some zaddies up in the piece. There's some zaddies out there. Throw your hat in the ring. Listen. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. So don't say I ain't never offered no good advice. Listen, the Prince Hall Masons, any of the fraternities, if you're a man looking for a sister, any of the sororities, Atlanta, Deltas was just taking over Atlanta for the southeast region. There were so many Deltas in Atlanta that my friend TJ, who has a car service, who I've been using for years and years and years. But I've known TJ since he was a little kid because I went to elementary school with his aunt Felicia. I know that was a long way to go to tell the story, but he called me. I'm in my car up here in Connecticut. He called me. He's like, Babz. And when I saw his number come up, I answered it because he doesn't call me. So I was like, oh, shoot, let me answer this call. He's like, I'm down here in Atlanta. It is swarming with red and white women in red and white. He's like, I know these Deltas. They have taken over Atlanta. And he said, I thought to myself, I bet you Babz is somewhere in this city. I said, no, I'm in New Haven, but I know a lot of folks who are in Atlanta. He was like, because if you was here, I was going to buy you a drink. I thought that was the sweetest thing. He was like, Babz, this city is overrun with red and white. That's how we do. That's how we do. That's how we do. Yeah, no, I wasn't there. I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm not there. But it was funny. So if you're in the market, and some of y'all are, because y'all are always asking me in these streets, I'm telling you what to do. The brothers of the Prince Hall Masons about to have their gala. And you got to get in the network, right? You got to get in that network. to go to their stuff. And I know people like, well, Babs, everybody gonna be coupled up. No, 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 not everybody. There'll be some brothers there who'll be like, you know what? If I could meet a good woman, I would be happy too. So there's some brothers that are gonna be there who are gonna be single. You know, all I could do is put you in the room, Papas. All I could do is put you in the room. I can't do nothing else for you. I don't got no other. Listen, I could cast a little bit of a spell and tell you what to do, kinda, but my sisters and brothers, you got to get your own. Remember that? Remember that record, that little the little CD commercial back in the day, the album CD thing. Shoot. Anyway, I'll just leave it at that. You know what I did yesterday? I had a tarot reading yesterday from my friend Dr. Roderick Ferguson, who has a new book coming out in October. So I'm having him come on and talk about that, I think. And he writes for me periodically for the inner city. He writes for me for the inner city periodically. So, but anyway, he's a one of these divination kind of people. And so he's good people. And his house is the Fortress of Solitude. He's going away. I think we're going to be there next week because I think he leaves Sunday for a week. So we'll have access to the fortress. But anyway, he did my tarot cards yesterday. And it was such an illuminating. All my, I had like 3 or 4 cards that spoke to illumination. I had a couple of cards that talked about balance. He pulled a card for past and present. No, past and future. He pulled a card. I got some good damn cards pulled. I got the good fortune card. I got the high priestess card. I got the death card. I got I've got the temperance card. And you arrange them in such a way. You've got to know a little something about you got to know something about that kind of stuff. But it's fun to do, and I it was fun to do, and I'm so glad that I know people who practice and are serious about it. So it was a joy to sit with him and to have him read my tarot. So I told him I'd come back in 6 months. But I think the next decade is going to be a good decade for me. And if you pay attention to the Lionsgate portal, the 888, it pretty much says the same thing too. So I'll take it. So yeah, I took a picture of my cards. I could, be contemplative and discerning about, what they told me, and so I was impressed. So anyway, I'm happy. It was a good read. It was a very good read, and I appreciate that. And there's a sister here in Connecticut. She's a practicing witch, and she has a store. She has 2 stores, one in Guilford, and no, one in Madison and one in Clinton. And so when Roderick comes back, we're gonna run up there because I got a little time. 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 So yeah. If you ever have opportunity to have your tarot done, go get it done. But do it in the spirit of fun. Don't do it in the spirit of, once you go down that path of whatever, roots and spirits and all that kind of stuff, I can't help you with that. I can't help you with that. But I do like a good divination, a good divination reading. Whether it's teas or bones or cards or leaves or whatever people's specialty is to get to the other side. I like it, and I can hear it and I can sit with it. because God made these people with these particular powers, and I feel like we should utilize them. That's how I feel. So, so at 7:10, I've got Rebecca Goodhart and Gracie Brown coming on to talk about Much Ado. You know the story of it's the William Shakespeare story of Hero and Claudio, and it's a comedy, and we're doing it here in New Haven, and so I think the New Haven Elm Shakespeare, has set it in World War I or World War II, based on the costuming that I see in all the ads, which is kind of cool because it's a war-based story, um, but it's a comedy of errors of sorts, and we need that. So they're gonna come on and talk about uh, Much Ado by William Shakespeare, and they are excited. They're getting excited. I don't know if opening night is tonight. Let me see. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, tonight is opening night but they got rain, so it might get rained out. Ooh, darn it. That's the tricky thing about summer. Sometimes you could catch that rain. So it's gonna rain Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I know that, they're not new to this. So they've got contingency plans. I am certain, you know, I am certain that they have a contingency plan. Oh, the name of the store is, I believe it's Tea and Taro. If you've never gone to Tea and Taro, a sister owns it. A lovely, lovely woman, Heather. And I'm going to make an appointment and go back up there. I want to see the new space anyway. And I guess if I'm up there, I might as well go by Clinton Crossing. I haven't been up there since my children were school age, because now everybody's doing the back to school shopping. And I bought my sneakers and I have to pay taxes because I bought it during tax free week. They really should make tax free week 2 weeks if they really want to help families. That's just you know. Oh, and they got good tea too. That's another thing. That's another thing. So they're they're in a 300-year-old house, a 300-year-old building. So whimsical, metaphysical, um, handcrafted loose leaf tea blends, intuitive readings, and a cozy community space. I'm just reading from their website, and I can attest to it because we all went up there and had a good time. So uh, so yeah, I gotta get up there. They offer tarot mediumship. I don't know if I want to commune with anybody from the other side. You know what? Talking to people on this side is heavy enough. Astrology, Reiki, numerology, and tea and leaf readings, provided by a diverse circle of holistic practitioners. They've got crystals and ritual tools, apothecary, herbs, jewelry, and mystical goods. So, and they do regular spiritual classes, workshops, and seasonal stuff. So, and it's just pretty in there. You know, it's just pretty. So, whatever you thought about witches, free your mind. Don't buy into the white supremacy foolishness. Because white men got white women to think that witches are some sort of demonic thing. Ease your mind with that mess. you know, you all right. If you believe in God, knowing witches is not going to change your mind about God. And if it does, then did you even know God? And witches are on the same plane as we all are. People are here. We're all here. We're all here. It all belongs. You know. And just like anything else, there's good witches and there's bad witches. We all seen Wizard of Oz. There's good witches, there's bad witches. There's good police officers and bad police officers. There's good teachers and bad teachers. You know. So that's it. Just know that. Just keep that vibe in your mind. So yeah, so maybe I'll get up there. I've got some real projects that I got to work on, which I'm gonna start clearing a path for today. Because I got some writing I need to get done, and I'm gonna get it done so it could get submitted, so I could have a real plan of action here. But my tarot. I left the tarot conversation with a great deal of interest and excitement, and it just felt like it confirmed what I knew to be true. So, so dear God, I feel like I've learned a lot of lessons. now I need the money. I need that money. I need that money. So yeah, I feel pretty good. Thank you to everybody who reached out to me because they knew I had that interview. Thank you. I am well. It is well in my soul. It is well in my soul. So I'm good. I feel good. I feel all right. And I know that was not the key for that particular song. So I think, Harry, I'm going to take a 5-minute break and then I'll come back and we'll have guests. Rebecca Goodhart and Gracie Brown from Elm Shakespeare. We're going to talk about Much Ado About Nothing. And I think people are stepping into the waiting room. So I'm going to get some more water. I'll be right back.
Sunshine like this. Never seen the moon glow like this. Never seen the waterfalls like this. Never seen the lights off like this. Never dug anyone like this.
Hi, this is Babz Rawls Ivy from New Haven, Connecticut, and you're listening to WNHHLP 103.5 FM, streaming live at newhaven.org.
To have you, girl, I'm so glad you're in my world. Just as sure as the sky is blue, I'm blessed today that I found you. Never had room service all night. Never took a trip first class flight. Never had a love affair so tight. I never felt the feeling so right. Never seen a winter so white. Never had words to recite. Never had a flame to ignite. And I never sang a song with all